We don't have any choices. We have to stay here and survive.
Mohammed Sifan is grieving for a home in Rafah that is no longer there and a life that's been utterly destroyed.
My wife she was a staff nurse. She was working with the UN, NGOs, the United Nations, with a good salary. Our life was perfect. We lost everything.
The Sifans are among a small number of refugees from Gaza who have been able to come to Canada via a special temporary visa program, open only to those with relatives in this country. Though thousands have applied, fewer than 300 have been successful, and that success has been costly.
These Gazan Palestinian refugees are getting the least amount of support than anybody else we have seen over the last 9 years I've been involved in this work.
Salma Jamal has been helping settle refugees in Calgary since 2015, people fleeing violence in Syria, Afghanistan, and Ukraine, who, unlike the Gazans, have been eligible for a greater level of government support.
The Ukrainians received $3,000 each adult. They received $3,000 and the children a little bit less when they arrived here. The Gazans, nothing, not a single cent.
Canada's program for Gazan refugees requires families take full financial responsibility for their loved ones. But in the face of Canada's rising cost of living, this has become a nearly crippling task, especially when coupled with the initial price of getting their relatives to safety. The Sifans spent $40,000 getting out of Gaza alone.
In this case, Gazans are coming in under a humanitarian program, but the federal government is basically saying, average Palestinian Canadians need to pay for this.
A heavy burden for those already dealing with so much loss. Heather Yourex-West, Global News, Calgary.